just one of them ones. You don't even need to leave this area. It pretty much does it all by itself. The only thing that kind of fucks it up is cats and baby villagers. That's the only thing that kind of fucked us up. Okay, I'm gonna build another staircase getting up because we're getting quite far down, so there's no point using that same staircase over there. Right, and then, oh, great, nice. Hit a fucking block. I done great. Now I need to move it to this one. So you can actually see each pod. It's these little diagonal blocks here. It's each pod, so they have like this 2x2. So each one of these is a pod. So you just move it over one each time, and then put a new pallet of blocks. Here, watch out. Excuse me, I can't put rails if you're all standing on top of it. I need to put a regular rail, which I cannot do. Yeah, powered rail wouldn't work there. Oh, this fucking game is trash. It's not letting me, here, can I chuck them out of my inventory? No. Oh, bro, you gotta love this inventory glitch. It's so good, bro. Oh my god. Have you got a chest or a shulker box on you or something? You know what? I do. Oh, bro, actually, fuck off. This glitch is annoying me. 1 second. I'm gonna relog. It's the most bullshit fucking thing ever. All it does is just doesn't let you move one item in your inventory in particular. Just one item. And it always seems to be the one that you need to. Which, it's really annoying. Like, it's always the one item. Like, well, what, like, you could have, yeah, and then you can't move it anywhere. It's just stuck in that one slot. So if you have it in your inventory, like, in the actual inventory, and you need it on your hotbar, it won't move. It's annoying as fuck. Alright, watch. I'll get it for, watch, it'll work now. And would you look at that? Fucking amazing. Yeah, that's pretty much what you do. And then you can just stand here, send the minecart. It will go and collect it. You don't even need to follow it. It should just do the thing itself anyway, because there's chunk loaders. But yeah, we're actually close to the end. So the next 2 trades that need to go on this are clerics, which are the brewing stand ones, and fletchers. And that is it. And then once that's happened, then you begin the actual come here cat. Get fucked. You begin the less boring but more annoying part of it. What, mobs? No, because the mob switch is on. So no other mobs will be able to spawn bar the one that I want. I could have this thing fully pitch black and no zombies will spawn in it. Plus, this thing won't be pitch black. Like, there's torches on both sides. In front of every trade. It's probably the most well lit area in the world, to be honest with you. Ah! I'm about to run out of power drills. I'll have to go grab more from shulker box. Yeah. No. He's regular. Off you pop. In you go, you prick. Hold on. Yeah, you have to. So here, this is the only part that's a bit weird. So yeah, come down here. So whenever they go in, you have to break the block on the side and then mine the minecart. And then re-put the block back and then put one above their head. And then you can do that. So that basically will just keep them in place. So yeah, so this has 2 different systems. I'll actually explain this to you. So if you want the trades to be infected, you pull this lever and he'll drop down, and then the zombie that's going round, each time that it passes him will smack him. And then if you want to re-roll the trade, so let's say if I get this trade stuck to him and everyone else has a trade, which is not stuck to him right now. Let's say I want it potatoes, but he keeps giving me carrots. I just flick this up and down, and it'll change his trade. So, yeah, that's what re-rolling is. Hold on, I'm gonna need to get more rails. So yeah, you just yeah, here, take it. I'll get more rails, and you'll probably need some of these here too. And you can just reuse the same 2 blocks here, but you can use anything for it. Yeah, just break that top block there, this one. Yep, and then just put 2 blocks on the edge. You'll be able to pick it up whenever you go inside with the villager. Yeah, just put any block, any random block. Fucking could be target block. Yeah, that works. Yeah, obviously put a regular rail in the corner. I'm gonna go grab regular rail in the corner. I'm gonna go grab more rails. Oh wait, I have the minecart. Yeah, you should actually have enough to finish that one. Yeah, put a redstone block here in this corner. Yeah, that. Yeah, here you go. Send the thing back. Just put it on the track and then push it, and it'll go pick one up. Now you do have a chance sometimes of picking up a baby and a cat because we're moving the villagers out of range, and they like to breed. Really, die. So they like to breed to fill all the beds. How the fuck can a baby villager tank that many hits? Baby villagers tank 2 hits. Makes no sense. I can just drop kick him in his jaw and he'll fucking fold up like a wet tea bag in real life. But yeah, I get it on this fucking game. It's like, yeah, nah. He can take a full 2 swings from a netherite sword. Right, makes sense. Totally. I haven't seen a villager, to be fair. I've got more powered rails here. Where is that minecart gone? Did he go in? Did one go in? Or did I hear? I swear I heard a villager get hit or take damage. I swear I heard one get smacked or fall. Did one go in the hole past you? Or oh yeah, yeah. So that'll be a baby. That is, fuck off. That'll be a baby that's grown up outside and hasn't stayed in the enclosure and has oh, there you go. You have a villager coming back. Yeah, well it is. It's 160 blocks long. So yeah. Yeah, man. I used to push them the whole way, you know. Yeah, no, it was long. It was actually long. Yeah, just break it. You can walk next to it or pick up the minecart, repeat the block, put the block above his head. Here, I'll give you some more, and then here's some more of those blocks. Yeah. So, and then put a block above his head. Inside, yeah. And then break this one. Because, yeah, that one's not needed. You just use that one temporarily, because if you didn't have that one there, they'd be able to jump over it. So they're all temporary blocks. So you need 2 more villagers on that side. So yeah, it's not actually that difficult of a process, but it can be a bit. Well, it's working with villagers in it. They're just cunts. Like that's a simple way of putting it. They're just assholes. I hate this roof. I'm gonna actually spend a bit of time flattening this out because it's kind of annoying me, having to constantly hitting my head and jumping. If you want to mine the hay bales quicker, get a hoe. If you really want to, but they don't take that hard. Yeah. Yeah, you should be ready for another one, yeah. I might even keep up with it just so it actually speeds up the process a bit. I'm almost outrunning the minecart. No, it saves you effort because it allows you to get on with the other thing. I was doing 2 pods at once. Yeah, you have like about 2 more seconds and I'll be in there. This allows me to actually, because these here trades are outside, bro. These baby zombies. Oh, babies. Yeah, actually, sorry, babies. I need to kill you because if you get infected by that zombie, yous are just gonna go in and turn every single villager in there into a zombie. So yous need to die. Sorry, big man. I'll let you breed later. can't have that now. What's in this? There's nothing in this. Okay, interesting. Is there anything that I can use to potentially like stop the babies from, I don't know, getting out? Actually, there is something that I can do. I can put blocks on the edge of this to prevent them from being able to run out the gap. So if I... shit. So if I break this... Nah, they'll always be able to run out the gap. Never mind. Never mind, I was about to waste my time then. You have a villager coming your way. He's just went up. You know, just from digging out this here area, I've managed to get like 2 shulker boxes of deep slit. Just from this one little area. I say little area, it's fucking 160 blocks long, but compared to the perimeters and stuff on the world, it's pretty... Yeah, what, a cleric? Wait, be careful, wait, one sec, hold on. What is he? Oh, no, I thought, because if he was a cleric you would need it to kill him, because there is some villager, I think I've killed them all, but we did use 2 of the original villagers from the old trading area in here in order to breed these guys, but you had to kill them afterwards, because there was going to be no way of getting them to have their, like, set trade and shit. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Something don't seem right. Never mind. So yes, that is the basic concept of a trading hall. Trading halls are just built up of two different mechanisms. If you want a curing system, so obviously a curing system in simple terms, it's just hitting them with a weakness potion and then you manually give them a golden apple. All you'd have to do, you could do it with that one. You know, on the roof above their head, the block that you replace, you would just put that as a dispenser, and then the block next to the dispenser, you would just put a button on, and you would fill it full of weakness potions. So we could actually make that automatic, but there's not much point. Alright, yeah, so I'll come back 1 second. On my way, I was just grabbing something from the other end of the tunnel bore. I need to move those shulker boxes down. Right, so... Ow, shit. So, yeah, hold on. So, jump over this side. So all you do whenever you want to start work on this side, you just run over here. And you go to the beginning bit, so you see where the staircase is, and you just change the direction of the rail so it's on this side instead of being on that side. So, oh shit, there's a... Wait, is that villager going into the system, or what's happening with it? Okay, alright, yeah. So, you just change the direction of this rail, so you break this one, and then re-put a powered rail there. Yeah. So all it'll do is it'll force them on this side now. So you find the one that you need to do, which should be the one next to this one, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, let me have a look in third person. Yeah, so it's this one here. The one that I'm in line with. I'll break the roof open for you so you can actually see which one it is. So yeah, the roof is open. I'll put a rail inside of it, going towards its direction, because I don't actually have a lot on me. Hold on, I heard a... What the fuck? There's villagers just KOing on the fucking blocks. They're just sleeping on the floor. I'm not joking, I'm being serious. They're just chilling, lying down on the floor. What's this guy doing? Look at him. They're sleeping on the rails. Can you see that, or is that just me?
That's just you.
Bro, Oh wait, I'm gonna send you on Snap. Look at this. Yeah. Look, they're fucking having a little nap on the ground. Look at that shit. Oh, it's a wall. Yeah, they're just chilling. So the next thing that, tell you what, actually, it's handy having two people working on this, because the next thing that needs to get done is this tunnel bore needs to meet the end of this in order to make room for the other two additions to this chamber, so I can actually crack on with that. But yeah, that's all you have to do is just, you finish the far side. Once you finished it, then you go back to the beginning and move it along at the side. So that's all you do with this. It's not the most difficult thing in the world, but once it's done though, it is worth it, because having discounted trade, you need trades just for about everything. You need armor, you need trades. You need enchants, you need trades. Like, you know, it's, you use them for just about everything. You need emeralds, you can use trades for it. Like, you know, you get everything from them. Do you know what I mainly need it for? This is going to sound really stupid saying this. Bells. Yep, I just need bells for storage systems. That's all I need them for. Thousands and thousands of bells. Because crafting them ain't an option on this game, which makes me wonder how the fuck the villagers get them, but who knows. Right, I have found a absolutely humongous fucking cave. What's this? What do you mean? To what can you specify? Oh, what you mean, the system to do it? Yeah, I designed it. There's been 3 people that have helped work on it. Me and Gary, well, me and the new guy worked on it the first day, building the actual thing and building the layout. I came up with a redstone and the piston mechanics for it. It's pretty universal. I think there's a bunch of people who's probably used the same layout, to be honest with you. It's not exactly complicated. And then the zombie going round was a bit of a challenge to come up with, because normally what you do is you take the villagers to the zombie in order to speed it up, but coming up with a way of keeping them in a 1x1 chamber and getting them out, it was going to be very, very difficult, so I figured why not just take the zombies to them. But then I wanted to try and also make it as lag friendly as possible. So by having loads of zombies, like Gary wanted to kind of put like 1 zombie per villager. I'm like, mate, we have a mob switch that already has 200 zombies in it, and you're wanting to add another 160 zombies just wandering around the world? Are you mentally okay? And he's like, yeah, why not? I'm like, no, that's not needed. I'm like, let's just use 1 zombie, have it going around hitting them. He's like, that'll take ages. I'm like, yeah, but it's better that than having lag. So yeah, I came up with pretty much the system. Me and Gary done the, it's been about 3-4 days of work that could get finished today easily. Could get finished today, which is good. But it's a pretty simple. Me and Gary were actually going to come up with a troll for your pyramid, you know. But there's no point in me trying. I was saying to him, I'm like, Gary, I'm not going to do it, but it would be funny. I'm like, what I should do is dig out the whole bottom of Mike's pyramid and just fill it full of hundreds of villagers. So every time he's walking around, all he's hearing is, ha, ha. It would have been jokes, but I'm not going to do it because it would have lagged the fuck out of the world. The only reason why we've built that where it is because it's inside of a ticking area. In case you don't know what a ticking area is, it basically just means spawn chunks. So ticking area is spawn chunks, so it's a bit less laggy. Is that diamonds? Yep. Found more diamonds. So yeah, it's a bit less laggy than every other area on the map, which is good. So we put it there so it'll actually decrease lag. Plus we have like basically got 100 ticking areas around the map because of chunk loaders. But yeah, and then, so yeah, there's a load of things to get done. I have a note thing on my phone that is things that need to get done on the world. That just, I try and like tick off, tick at least one thing off each day that I'm on, if I can, or do something to set up the next one. But there's loads of things that need to get done. Just people don't really ask me, they just kind of join, do their own thing, which is cool. But then they always run out of ideas and then they get bored. Gary's one of them. Even though he plays Minecraft quite regularly. But he's one of them. He like runs out of ideas. It's like, I don't really know what to do past this point. I'm like, well, just fucking ask me in it and I'll just send you a fucking thing and you can tick off one of the things that need to get done. Because we're planning to build a new storage room in the end. A more central storage that can store way more items. But before we do that, the end needs to have a floor, and then so we can actually put the storage room on, which I've started. I've built the outline of the floor, and I filled in like the back corner or the back half. Which it's black concrete, so obviously you don't really, you know, see it. It kind of blends in with the void. And then for two reasons: one, if people fall off the top and die, at least their stuff will be safe. That's one thing. And two, we're wanting to put a storage room above it and then a design above that, which I have the design already built. I have like a design built in a test world that I want to build. It's quite cool. I'll send it to you. Go on, I'll send it on Snap real quick. That's what the end will look like, and underneath it is going to be a storage room, and that's an idea that we're working with. Underneath that will be a big storage room. That's kind of an idea concept that we're currently doing. So yeah, that needs to get done. Mainly for everyone else on the world, really. Because, and it's going to be pure shulker loaders too. The new storage room that we're planning to build. It's just going to be pure shulker loaders. Because filling up chests with stackable items and then converting it by hand into shulker boxes is super tedious. They do. Whenever they do sleep, whenever they are in the area where all the rest of the villagers are, then once they go into the thingy area, they don't need to sleep now. They don't need to sleep. They will reset their trades over time anyway, so no, they don't need to sleep in order to reset their trades. Once they're set to their trade, actually, you can take away their bed. So you won't need beds down there either. I would still probably leave the bed down there just to guarantee that they're linked to the proper trade. It's fine, just kill it and send the minecart back. Yeah, because of the efficiency. Yeah, it does that. There's one part of that. There's one part of that that's in a haste beacon area, which is even fucking worse. You just end up giga drilling half the fucking thing away. Don't know where we're up to with this. You know what? I've not seen diamonds in the roof of this thing in fucking ages. Right, how are we doing up there? Any blocks about to stick to that? Nah, we should be alright. I'll just fill in these here holes and then keep blasting. Yeah, so we're gonna have two different sections of these. We're gonna have this one. We're gonna have one that's actually for a mining project, which we're actually probably just going to use this one to dig out the tunnel that's big enough in order to build multiple of these and then go a different direction. But we'll be putting one of these in the nether roof where all the train tracks are, blowing it up in order to get a big flat area in order to build piston bolts, which are a minecart system, but they're forced by pistons, which makes them a bit quicker. Because if you I don't know if you've ever took the track to the wither skeleton farm, have you? The track to the wither skeleton farm is a 13-minute train journey. Yeah, it's fucking AIDS. It was AIDS to build. I hate every second building the fucking thing, because I had to dig out that tunnel, make it 3 high, because I needed to fly back and forward in order to get the rails and put them down and whatever. Then I had to put all the rails in the minecart and shit down, so I had to fill in all the lava and everything. It was so long. So long, that one. It took absolutely ages. So yeah, we're planning to build a tunnel bore in the roof of the nether in order to dig out the ceiling to make enough space in order to build the piston bolts, which will make going to all the different areas a lot easier. Because you're just able to use a faster track. So for example, going to the wither skeleton farm, instead of it being a 13-minute journey, it'll be like a 2-minute journey or 3-minute journey, if that. So that'll be a lot better. Not to mention it'll allow us to expand out the world even further, so we can go much further places and check much further pieces of land without causing any problems. So yeah, that's that. And then we're also going to build one in the bottom of the nether to mine for ancient debris. Because to get everyone's armor, I mined for ancient debris with beds, and it was horrible. So we're going to build a tunnel bore in the nether at the bottom to ancient debris mine. I think Gary wants to get a netherite beacon, which will take a very long time, but I mean, if you build a big enough mining array, then it won't actually take that long. And ancient debris are very, very common. Like, it's like per TNT you find like 2 pieces of ancient debris or something like that, which is ridiculous. What Y level is this fucking cave? I haven't found 1 diamond in this bitch. Not one. What a stingy cave. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Is there... Yeah. Bro, they have the worst coding. The villagers. I'm gonna be real. Their coding is horrible. They're coded to just be annoying. It's probably... You've probably left it on the floor in the villager thing, probably. What's in this? Yeah, I've done that a fair few times, that's how I know. I could go and craft more minecarts, and then you could collect multiple villagers and then just send them one after the other. So as soon as you send one minecart and the villager starts coming back, then you can send another one. It'll actually give you enough time to change over the rails because it's super slow. Oh, is that diamonds? Nope, that was iron. Why does iron in dark look like fucking diamonds? Probably. That's happened to me a couple. That's happened to me a couple times. You haven't had any green coats, have you? Yeah, green coats are a fucking nuisance. They're lazy bastards. Alright, what? This tunnel goes to 200 and something, so we're at 130. evening this out. Bit less gross. How much TNT's left in this thing? Oh fuck, loads. Yeah, loads. Okay. Nothing stuck to it, is there? We do need to be careful whenever we're building one of these in the nether, though, for lava and gravel. Because gravel can destroy these pretty fucking easily. Bro, the amount of resources you get from the tunnel board is ridiculous. Is that gold I see? Yep. Holy shit. Yeah, honestly, you should stream Minecraft, man. I'd recommend it. It's good fun. Not to mention, a lot of people watch it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, that's sound. Yeah, just don't do anything with the villagers while you're being disconnected. You'll be fine. Aloha.
Coffee, son?
If you have one.
There's your cup there. Jackie, can close that window now, son?
It is closed.
No.
Yeah, well, it closes over this bit much, but that's it closed. But that is it literally closed, but I can still fit. Yeah, so it's fine. Do you want a Chinese? Do you fancy one?
What are you getting? Your normal?
Yeah.
If I could have a wee bit of that and maybe a portion of fried onions.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, are you hungry yet?
No, not yet. No.
Well, whenever you're ready, shout.
Oh God. Hold up. I'll check here, comment it. 1 second. Bear with me. How you doing, Cheesecake Man? How you been? How you been, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. Well, to be fair, I haven't streamed in a little bit anyway. So. Hope you've been doing well, bro. Anything nice and... no, it's the same little kid. Good to hear, man. Good to hear you've been doing good. I'm just running I'm running a tunnel bore for a bit, to get some diamonds, but I've been working on a trading hall, which I'll head back and show you, in a second. Well, my friend was working for it, but he was having some Wi-Fi problems, so, we'll be heading back to fill in while he's fixing his Wi-Fi. So, let's go back now anyway. Yeah, we'll head back. Just gonna put this away. Yeah, these are actually a load of fun. What's there is noise, and then we have this thing, which is the trading hall that we're currently working on. How did you get your RP bar like this? Oh, it's a custom mod pack that we have on the world. It's like a custom texture pack that some players are using. Right, what's Mike done with the rails? He hasn't done the minecart. Ah, he has it, doesn't he? Yeah, it's a custom mod pack we have in the world. There's a cool little features with this actually. You can see the numbers instead of the crappy little dashes and shit. So we have this. So this is what we're working on now, is a better trading hall. We need to get all the villagers in and then get it all linked up, and we should be good to go. But by the looks of it, he's logged off with the... Yeah, it is 2 modes, so you can re-roll their trades, and then you can send them down for infection with that lever, and there's a zombie there that goes back and forward, hitting them, which will infect them. I might need to go to the tree farm and get some more wood. How's this been doing? Yeah, it's been doing alright. There's actually been a fair few things that are new on the world that you haven't seen, so I can give you a tour of that actually. We have a mob switch now, so no mobs can spawn, bar whenever we want them to spawn. So yeah, there's quite a few things that have been done and added. Where are we going? First of all, I need to grab minecarts, and then I'll also need to go and have a look at the tree farm to see if we have any leftover wood there. Where did I leave minecarts? On this side. 1 second. I'll take that. That'll do. Okay, cool. And then I need to go to the end real quick. Oh, barely made that. Yeah, we have a new XP farm. I can show you a couple of things if you have time, if you want. Just let me know whether you want me to give you a tour of the new stuff. If you've got time, I can give you a tour of some of the new things on the world if you would like. If you don't have time, then no worries, I'll just do what I have to do. Let me grab some more rockets. What's this? Oh yeah, alright, cool. Alright, I'll give you a tour. We'll head to... I'll show you the mob switch, in case you haven't seen one of these before. One sec. We'll head to that in a minute. Whoa, hello, load, thank you. Hello, you shouldn't be spawning. So yeah, if we head through here, you will see the mob switch. Oh, you can hear them already. Hold up. There we are. Oh, load. Yeah, so this is the mob switch that we made. Yeah, this is the mob switch that we made. So it's 200 zombies. Because the max mob cap on bedrock is 200 zombies, and whenever we have this load up with this chunk loader, no mobs proceed to spawn. So whenever we unload this area, mobs can spawn around the world, which is quite cool. Did you get your Wi-Fi sorted, big man? I have minecarts and stuff, so don't worry about it. Yeah. I have like unnecessary amount of things, so yeah, don't worry about it, innit? Fly, man. Jesus. Oh wait, yeah, we'll head to the XP farm. Why didn't you go to the shop earlier whenever you were picking up your brother and stuff? Wouldn't it make sense to kill two birds, one stone, innit? Yeah, fair enough, alright, well, I'll see you when we get back on then. Yeah, it's alright, it's cool, sound. It's alright. That's alright. Take your time. It's alright, we'll go. Go as soon as you go, as soon as you get back going then. Right up. Yeah, so this is one of the newer places on the world. Where we're going now. Hurry up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There we are. So yeah, this is a XP farm. It's a gold-based XP farm. So yeah, pretty much, you just flick the lever and it will turn on automated portals, and then you'll be able to kill them. So if we actually flick this on. Look.
Do you want a boost with that or some jaffa cake?
I'll grab something in a minute. I'm okay for now, thank you. Thank you for the offer. How many hours have you put into this world? So there's 11 players on this world in total. And I've put a lot more than everyone else. No, that's my friend. turn that off. Hold on. So yeah, so pretty much the items just get shot up where they are XP Enderman farms on Bedrock are actually not great. They don't really give you a lot of XP. So yeah, Enderman farms are a little bit trash on Bedrock, surprisingly, because they're amazing on Java. So they're really good on Java, obviously, but on Bedrock they're not that great. So Pigman portal-based farms are normally the way to go, because you can just instantly flick the portals on and off, which gives you a lot of XP, depending on what way you want to go about it. But we have this shulker loader here to get, like, obviously whatever leftover stuff, because we have 2 gold farms in this world. We have one that's just for pure gold, and then we have this one which is mainly for XP, but we use it for rotten flesh as well for a bit of trading. But it gets compacted into shulker boxes like this one, and then once the shulker box is full, it is broken, then there's a new one put in, and then yeah, so you get it's just a bit of extra stuff, but mainly the point of this here farm is just XP, mainly. Let me just kill these guys, otherwise they're going to cause lag real quick. That hurt my arm. So yeah, this bit keeps gold, rotten flesh, nuggets. This destroys the swords. So yeah. But yeah, this actually didn't take that long to build. Yeah, you can't hold it on Bedrock. Here, watch. Yeah, you can't hold it on Bedrock. That's not a thing. You have to click. Holding it isn't a thing on Bedrock. It doesn't. You can't hold and swing. You have to tap. So yeah, holding isn't a thing. Yeah, messages will take a little bit to come through. Whenever you want, if you want the, unfortunately, whenever you're wanting streams to run smoothly, you need to have it a little bit delayed, unfortunately. Unless you stream through Twitch, but Twitch doesn't really work for me for some reason. Don't know why. We'll head to my favourite project, actually, on the world, which is actually the tree farm. You'll enjoy watching this, because tree farms on Bedrock are actually really difficult to make, because compressing the trees and stuff is actually very hard to do. So yeah, we'll head there. Should we go to... We built a coal wither skeleton farm as well, but I'm not going to take you there because it's like 17,000 blocks out in the nether. But it gives you about 3,000 skulls an hour, which is pretty good. We also have sliced the portals as well, so I'll show you that. It looks really weird, but we've sliced the bottom of the portals on the iron farms and the slime farm, which our slime farm already gives you about 450,000 an hour. But as you can see, there's no obby on the bottom of that portal. If you actually look in, there's no obsidian, so as soon as they come through, they fall to their death. Do you play in public servers often? So, cause I'm on console, you get access to certain servers like CubeCraft and stuff like that, and some survival servers. that are actual servers, but you can't like create your own. So you get realms on Bedrock where you can create your own with your own friends and stuff like that. So like for example, if I click on this, you get like all these here people, which are a few of the people that play relatively often, and then you can check the back date list of people who will play as well. So yeah, you get a fair amount of people, but mainly just use realms. Servers aren't really a thing per se on Bedrock. Unfortunately, it would be cool because I would love to play, you know, like the Archon and Hypixel and stuff like that. I would love to play them, but unfortunately, it's just not that. It's just not really a thing, especially for console. So you just make do with what you can. You can play Realm. So we have a few PC players who play with us and play with us on this Realm and help out where they can. And then we have like a whole mixed array, console, PC, of people we play. And then you do have actual servers as well, but they're on the public list. So everyone can sort of play them, but no, we don't really play too many like survival servers and stuff like that. This is like a survival based server, but it's like our own one. Like I'm the owner of this server, so I choose who joins, who doesn't join. So yeah, let's get through. What the fuck are you doing here? Let's bring you over here. One sec. Hold up. Teleport to me, please. Alright, sit. Okay. Who the hell made you move? You weirdo. The obsidian farm's off, which is good. Oh yeah, this is our concrete converter. This thing needed a shulker loader, man. This thing pumps way too many things. Yeah, let's go to the tree farm anyway. I'll show you the concrete farm in a bit. So there's two new additions to the world. Number one is this thing. So it is a cobble farm, which I think is remaining in dormancy, but we can go ahead and turn it on, I guess. So this is a wither powered based cobble farm. So if we actually go ahead and turn it on, you can see the generators are pushing cobble in, where it will proceed to be broken by the withers, and then it is flushed down into here, where it goes across this item sorting array, and then it is put into these here chests, and then whatever overflow you have will go into a shulker loader. Just for a safety feature, because lag gets a bit much. So yeah, I think this whole section's full, isn't it? Yeah. So whatever overflow, because this was ran for a good while, I believe. Yeah, I thought so. And then these here get full. So yeah, this is a new addition to the world, which is quite nice. Let me just go ahead and turn it off. It should be fine. Yep. So now that there's off, we're alright. So yeah, once it gets turned off, it automatically turns everything off, which is good. Now we're going to head to the new area, which was a project that I worked on, which was an absolute pain. It is this area, which is a tree farm. As you can see, there was a couple issues with these twats. Getting them into a bedrock box was not easy. Yes, I know Java has a few ways that you can get bedrock, but it's not common. Bedrock, it's on Bedrock Edition, it's very easy. It's very easy to get bedrock. So yeah, we just use it to cage these guys in. So yeah, but a couple got out, which was a bit annoying to deal with. So yeah, this tree farm is a 4 type tree farm. It's not designed by me. It is designed by a guy called Navy Nexus. So let's turn on the aggroing system. Also, we have 2 moss farms that fill this thing with bone meal, so whenever you turn on the destroying system, you just turn this here on, and then the moss farms feed it bone meal, where you have a double divider. So you can see a composter there and a composter there. So what happens is it takes bone meal to the tree farm, but also gives enough for it to constantly keep going. So it divides the bone meal up, so it divides it by half. Half goes back to this, half goes back to that. The bone meal gets fed back up in through these here dropper elevators, so this will keep going forever. And then once you're done with that, you just turn on this, and then it will grow a tree, push it out the side, and you can just keep going. And you also get saplings back. So yeah, once let's turn it off. Once the wood gets out, it gets condensed down by this here system into this 2x2, where it's pushed into that wither cage and broke. And then it gets broke and put into storage, where it's realigned and fed into some shulker boxes. So yeah, it fills up pretty quickly. I've took some out of that. I do need to give this thing a good AFK though. I haven't given it an AFK from I built it. But to deal with oak trees, because you do get oak trees that grow a bit tall, to deal with this we added a second system. Once you flick this, it puts down that piston and it will stop them from giving you the really big ugly oak trees, which allows you to get apples from this, and very commonly so. You get apples, very common, and they let's turn that off. You get apples, very common. So yeah, we also indiscreetly made a bit of a apple farm, I guess. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn this off. The handy part is with this here system, it will always leave the water on, which will be good. So yeah, it will divide all that there up, and it will put it into the system whenever it's done. So yeah, anything overflow wise you just put into this. So this is my favourite area on the world, to be honest, just because it was an absolute pain to build, took absolutely ages, but it's so good and I love it. It's great. There's a couple of things that we changed about the actual design of the farm. One, the bone meal system. Navy Nexus, who's a bedrock player, didn't have this in his design. 2, he didn't have this piece of bedrock under this piston that activates those observers. And then he also didn't have this obsidian here, because that redstone got broke by some leaves. And then he also didn't have this here block with this repeater extending the signal at the side. But other than that, it is the exact same as his design. And it utilises next to no slime and honey blocks, which most tree farms do. This only uses 4 of each. So it's a lot cheaper than most tree farms do, and it's quicker. So it's a really good tree farm. I can't knock it. There's only been like a handful of problems with the thing. I'll show you the concrete converter if you would like. If you would like to see the concrete converter, I can show you it if you would want. It's a little bit of a flight, but that don't seem right. Yeah, but say that doesn't look too right now. Yeah, so pretty much this is just a gravity block duper. So it gets all the different types of like a concrete powder. So yeah, some are in the system, some are not, because the shulker box of these here ones haven't got filled yet. So yeah, it's a bit interesting. So yeah, but how this here works is if we actually fly, I don't think we can even make it into that one. I don't even know which one it is, to be fair. You follow this here leaf bridge, but I can show you if you would like. If you don't want to see it, then I won't bother flying there, because it is like a little bit away, because I might as well get on with some of the other stuff. But yeah, this thing works pretty well. Wee. Yeah, alright, okay, cool. Alright, I'll fly there then. This will take a bit. Alright, there's the land. First time I've seen it. Move. Here we are. So this is a glitch that can be done on Bedrock where you can duplicate multiple gateways, which we have turned into gravity block dupers. There's two more. We don't ask us how we done this, because we currently have no idea how we done it. We randomly went through a gateway, and we noticed the more we kept going through it, the more gateways we kept getting. So we just converted it. So yeah, if we flick this, it will turn on, and then the blocks will be sent through to the other side. So all these here turn on. I'm going to attempt to fly through this. This is not going to go well. Oh my lord, because the blocks keep blocking you, this takes time. Okay, or not. There we go. Got there in the end. Oh god. So, 1 second. So yeah, this thing gives you everything that falls. So it can give you anvils, it can give you white concrete, blue concrete, anything that falls, anything that has a gravity orientation, it can give you, which is really handy for whenever you're needing any form of concrete for certain projects. So you'll notice this side's slightly slower than this one. That's because this is the bottom half. That's the bottom half of the farm. This is the top half of the farm. Wait, so yeah. If you have this farm. And a yeah, well, if you get Gary on, I'll jump on the game. Yeah, so you can get infinite glass with this one because you can duplicate gravel. We are in the midst of planning to build a kelp farm, and you can get infinite glass with this. You would just be able to put it into a furnace array on the side, yeah. So you'll be able to put this one in a furnace array on the side and constantly put it in, which will be good. Yeah, he literally just messaged me saying he'll be on in a minute. So yeah, pretty much this will just keep on running until once it's filtered through. But you'll notice each hopper extends, which is just taking through items. And it'll keep going round until it takes through some. Ah, shit.
Hello, get your ass on PlayStation. Because I can't be asked texting. Yeah, what are you doing?
Tell him I said to die quietly, innit?
Chat says die quietly as well. Alright, I'll see you in a minute.
But yeah. So we can use this one to get infinite glass. This is a feature that's purely exclusive towards Bedrock edition mainly. Because Java, you have to use the end gateway, but we also have that option to use the end gateway, but we have this feature. But you have a load of other features that are better. For example, your mob farm rates are 10 times better than ours. Your iron farm rates are 10 times better than ours, like loads of stuff. But Bedrock's a little bit more harder than Java, which makes it, in my opinion, a bit more fun to play. In my opinion. Go ahead and turn this one on. I'll hop on Battlefront whenever he's on. How long have I been streaming for now? I've been streaming for 1 hour 10 minutes. Alright.
Mr. Cheesecake.
Yeah, bro. He's been a long time supporter of mine. He got like 15 people to sub to me in one day.
So awesome.
Have we got a chunk loader here? Yeah, so this will continue to go around until it's full. Now, why? Ah, so it is being picked up. It's just taking its time to be picked up.
Is he
Bro,
on the ground?
No, he's a Java player, I think, PC. Like Gary. Just not as much of a mom. God, you guys are creepy. I could do in a bit. I'm only going to be streaming for a little bit more than I will be not streaming. Have some other things that need to get done. Mike, where did you leave off at with this villager thing?
Near the last one that I put in its little cage.
Did you get a villager in, or are we in the process of putting one in?
I put him in.
Okay. Cool beans. Yeah, so I can. Alright, yeah, I think I found where you left off, I think. Oh, shit.
Things that I need to do.
Pardon?
To where the hay is.
Yeah, okay, I see it. Alright, cool.
Just need to finish off that.
Yo, Cheesecake, quick question. Do you have Bedrock edition of Minecraft? Do you have Bedrock, or do you not have Bedrock? Why not, man? That's what if you're on PC, you should be able to do you have PC? Do you have PC? Do you have Java? Alright, you should be able to download Bedrock for free then. You should be able to download Bedrock for free. If you already have Java, you should be able to actually just download it to your PC. Yeah, alright. Yeah, you should be able to download it. If you download it or whatnot, you can be added to this realm and you'll be able to play with everyone on this. Yeah, I don't think you have to pay for it. I don't think. Well, I'll be able to ask someone who hops on in a minute. My friend Gary, he plays both, and I don't think he had to pay for it. I don't think he had to pay for it, to be fair. But to be fair, most people don't even pay for Minecraft anyway, because there's other ways of going about downloading the game. Yeah, so you should be able to have that. Or if you have... Yeah, or if you have a PlayStation, like a PS4, then, or even an Xbox, just get the actual game itself, and then you'll be able to be added through that as well. Because with Bedrock Edition, you can accept all platforms, otherwise Java can only accept PC. So that's the plus benefit to Bedrock, is the fact that you can accept all platforms. Otherwise Java, it's only PC, and more PC. You can give it a go, man. Give it a go. It's up to you. If you don't want to, no worries, no hard feelings about it. Bro, Mike, honestly, I'm too good at getting these villagers with these minecarts. I am sniping them with these things. Yeah, that's alright, go ahead, do what you have to do, man. I'll be stopping streaming in like the next half an hour or something anyway. So I'll be stopping streaming like the next half an hour. So yeah.
I don't know if Cheesecake can hear me, but I just texting you chat to them.
See you, bro, in a bit. Have a good one. Oh god, bro, this village.
What are you gonna say?
This villager's big ass head keeps blocking my placement. Your setup actually with this is a lot more efficient than the one I was doing actually. I was just doing it one at a time, but with this one you just move along.
Yeah, I can't use my brain when I try.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I've been telling you can for fucking ages.
I am using that one brain cell that I have.
Honestly, I think what you should do is just do what I do. Write yourself a list, man. You would find Minecraft so much more entertaining. Honestly. There's something about it. So for example, let's say you wanted to sit there and let's say you wanted to sit there and build name a farm, any farm, name one, don't matter, name one, any.
What is that farm?
Any.
The blue guy farm.
What, Guardian?
The warden.
Oh, the warden. Alright, yeah, cool. Yeah, there's something about building certain projects that is actually really cool. It feels satisfying whenever you do it. So if you're like, alright, I want to build the warden farm today, then you can actually put a little bit of time into researching the mechanics. If you want to learn how you do the mechanics, literally go on Google and just type in warden spawning mechanics, and it will tell you, for example, they spawn in the ruined cities, blah blah blah, they're attracted by noise, blah blah blah, they spawn in this 4x4 whatever, and then you'll be able to go into a private world and test it. And then you can also look up other farm designs similar to it on the internet, and then like kind of replicate it in a way, but not exactly, so you can figure out how the mechanics work, and then you can build a better one. There's something really satisfying about doing that I find anyway, because every single farm that's on this world, bar the tree farm. The tree farm is not my design. The tree farm is Navy Nexus's design. It's the only thing that is not my design. Every other farm that I've built on this world is my design. Everything. There's not one thing that I've built that is anyone else's on this world. So far, anyway. There's mechanics that I've took from other people, though. I will open. There's mechanics I've took for other people. I think whenever you give yourself a list of tasks, that it's kind of a bit like going to work. Kind of like if you go to work, right? Have you ever had it whenever you go into work and you've like fuck all to do?
Yeah,
Like you've done too much the day before, and then you fuck all to do. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like yesterday, while I was doing this and letting the villagers go back and forward, I'll show you what I did because if you're watching my stream, I can actually show you. I did. You can actually learn this, so I'll show you. I'll actually explain this here while on stream. Because we need a lot of tinted glass, right? So I'll actually explain my process to this of how I figure out what farms to build and when to build them. So I know the list of projects that need to be done on the world, right? And so does everyone, but no one ever checks them, which is ridiculous to me. So you can do your own little fun projects, your own little things that if you want. For example, if you wanted an iron farm inside your pyramid, you could go ahead and do that. You could just build your own one. Like, you can do your own little side projects. But let me know whenever you're on the stream and I'll explain. Yeah, alright, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm going underground now. So this is where you come to figure out what's been done and what hasn't been done. Is here. So every single day I will come here and know what needs to be done and what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. So yesterday I came here, I was like, right, well, I'm doing the villager thing, which is this one. So the book represent villagers for trades. So I'm like, right, that will get done, so it's lit up. The tree farm has not been lit up. Why hasn't that been lit up? No idea, should be levels here. That's done. That's so far done, it's ridiculous. But for example, if you came here, you would just look at the board and be like, right, what farm do I actually want to build? Okay, I would like to work on... I haven't actually got the warden thing here, I've just noticed now that you've actually mentioned the... Yeah, you just need to raise the roof up. But...
You got like empty spaces at the bottom when you right or left.
So I'll explain how this board is. This is all cropped. This side's all mobs, and this side's all technical stuff. So for example, ice farm, stone farm, auto furnace, powdered snow farm, concrete farm, wool farm, some form of dirt farm, which you can do by growing certain trees. It's really, really weird, but that mechanic's over my head. I don't fucking understand it, but I will. Obsidian farm. I can't remember what this here was for. Gary will. Chests represents the storage room, but the nether storage room isn't the main storage room that we're planning to build. We're planning to build a much bigger one.
Space for the warden farm.
Yeah, all you would have to do is just dig the roof up one and then add another section of these here lights. That's all you'd have to do. So the more stuff we add, this is all the farms I could think of. So the glass bottles represent witch, slime ball represents slime, magma cream represents magma, ender pearls represent ender pearls, snow, which represents snow, kind of self-explanatory. This represents a raid farm, shulker farm, which is actually broken at the moment. Our shulker farm's completely broke. Blaze farm we don't have. We don't have a glow ink farm. We don't have a snow farm. We don't have a raid farm, which is for emeralds. A raid farm, I would like to put a bit of time into designing a really, really good one, but whenever I have a really, really good, reliable one, I'm going to build 2 of them instead of having to build a stacked raid farm. We have this for withers, this for wither skeleton. Where is the actual... Oh, this for wither farm, and this is the wither rose, which you get from the enderman. So I done a 2-in-1 farm. So, like, this is what I do. I have a look. Fish farms are super simple, really, really simple, really, like, unbelievably simple. I can't remember what the fuck Gary put the bone meal for, to be fair. There is a mob that drops something like that, I can't remember. But this here side's the side that really needs to start getting done. The cactus farm, me and Gary have a design for it, it's just a matter of getting enough stuff in order to build it. We're wanting to build it out of green concrete and some form of green glass. But that just takes a little bit of a while to build. There's some farms on here that I've never ever built in my life. So I've never built a fungus farm. I've never built a sea pickle farm, but they're dead simple. And they all produce really, really high rates. So both of these two, from what I can see, whenever I've looked at YouTube and stuff, you get like about on average anything from 90k drops to 100k drops an hour. But I've never built them before. I've never ever built one of these here farms before, which is the fruit that teleports. I've built a mushroom farm, but they're really, really slow. But I can tell you what farms will be getting done kind of all in one pretty soon, which is the bamboo one, which is going to be the wall farm, the pumpkin, which will be the wall farm, and melon, which will be the wall farm. It's just a matter of actually getting to doing that. I just haven't really bothered. But I come here, pick out a farm that I want to do, or do a project or something from this, because it's not just farms, it is also like goal stuff on the world like this, stuff that's actually needed. So all this represents something that's needed to do something. But all of this and this are just pure farms. So I just pick out one and I go into a test world and work on it. Like I'm getting this is a small dripstone farm that I'm getting dripstone in order to build a bigger dripstone farm. I'm actually currently going back and upgrading the farms that we have. So that's how I pick out things, and then I spend a good day or two testing out different designs. I say day or two, keep in mind it's maybe like an hour in the 2 days, bar certain projects. So you know that big mob farm that me and Gary built, the really, really massive one? That was like about a week of testing. Have I showed you the one that gives you like all like the machine gun mob drops?
I think so. I'm just fine.
Yeah, but it gives you like all the machine gun mob drops. It's really, really quick. So it's really good. Drop. Let me see, where are we up to with this? How many villagers? Oh, there's Gary. Hello, mate. Hello, governor. Fucking hell, you've just joined. Are you bored already? Lazy cunt. No, I'm joking. How's your day been? Good to hear.
You been work?
I built a automatic amethyst shard, by the way. Yeah, with pistons and slime block. Go on YouTube and look at my stream, and I'll show you it actually, so you don't actually have to join and have a look at it. Because I'm gonna jump on Battlefront in a minute. I'm just putting in the last farmer villager, and then like we're literally at the end section. There's like what in length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 22 more villagers that need to go into this thing, and that's it done. Then they can all be just organized and put into their trading bay. I'm just waiting for this twat to get here. There we go. Take your time, Baldy. Fucking hell, you're a pleb. Right, anyway. So that's that done now. So I can actually... yeah, I'll show you the amethyst one. It's a bit of an interesting concept. It took a little while because... I was streaming, the last time that I was streaming, someone had mentioned, because I was farming the amethyst shards with Fortune, and I had said that, well, this is probably the most efficient way to go because you get more. He says, yeah, but wouldn't you want something that constantly produces while you're doing other things? He's like, wouldn't that be more efficient than hitting Fortune? He's like, because right now you would have to stop what you're doing to go and farm it, and he wasn't wrong. So, yeah, let me know whenever you're in my stream and I'll show you it. Oh, okay, right, so I'll go to the far one, which is this one. So yeah, this is the farm. I've broken most of the clusters just to automate this one, but pretty much this one detects the 4 stages of growth, and then it sends a non-stackable item through to this here chest, or this here barrel, and once it gets 4, it puts it back, this torch depowers, which puts it back into the system, causing this power deactivate, which sends the signal around all of these, which causes them to break. This one I just emptied not that long ago, but you do get some fortune, because these here ones you sort of break by hand, so you do get some. Yeah, I didn't really have any other non-stackables. I was using enchantment books, but I kind of ran out of those, and I couldn't be fucked going to get in a shulker box, so I'm just like, what do I have a lot of? I'm like, oh yeah, I've got spare sets of junk armor lying around. That's the Thorns armor that no one's ever going to use ever again. This one was the first one that got built, and it is made, yeah, so it's actually not that bad. Fuck, I might as well chuck that in there, innit? But it's actually, so they actually produce quite well. So you do get some fortune like this one, but the rest of it you sort of don't. But given the fact that we have 3 of them, they're just producing all the time, so it will really help speed up the amount of amethysts that we actually need. Oh, I am always so nervous when doing that. But yeah, so it's actually quite simple, because that block gets powered up there, which powers that piston, which pushes down the slime blocks, which has glass on the end of it, which breaks the side clusters. But this one's a little bit different. It pushes down the observer, which breaks the side one, but because obviously it's been broken, it will power this piston breaking the bottom one. So it breaks all the sides, and because there is a glass block in, the middle of these here ones as well, it pushes all the items out, so nothing gets stuck in the middle either. Like, there's no hollow space in these. Yeah, it's good. It took a little bit of a while. This clock ain't my design. This clock is I can't remember the guy's name, but these are my design though. Although someone has something pretty similar I've seen, except his was honey in one of them, which is a bit odd. So yeah, but you get all the items back. So this is detected at a stage of growth, so it's sent through an item, and then once all 4 items have gone, it will break them. So yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, I'm done. How long have I been streaming for? Hour and a half. Yeah, that'll do. I can't be asked.